Welcome to 704 Gaming. Today we are playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and we have an Airbus A320 Neo and we have selected the just go down. So we have the Airbus 01 Air China Blue Peony? Is that how you say it? Is that how you say that? Um, so we have that aircraft. So our plan is to fly from Hong Kong International to Taipei Chiang Kai-shek International. And I wanted to also show you if you want to do um, an IFR flight, all you have to do is go to this little drop down menu here. Instead of VFR direct GPS, you click on this and here is your IFR options. If you're doing a short flight, you can just do low altitude airways, but if you're doing a long flight, say 7 hours or so, you can choose high altitude airways. So for this one, it looks like a pretty short distance. So we're just we can choose low altitude airways. Okay. So also to set your arrival runway, you can come over here to your destination approach and you just do the drop down menu and then scroll down until you see an ILS runway. So we have a couple here, so let's just pick ILS 05R. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me just change the time here to the daytime so we can see what's going on. Hopefully there's not a lot of clouds. So let's start the flight. And I can also show you how to I can show you how to turn on the aircraft from a cold dark start. Let me go to the gate. Let's try to select a gate here. Let's select this one if we can. Alright, let's see what we get here. Alright, let's go to fly. Hope everybody is doing good today. Let's wait for the load screen to load. takes a minute here. Takes a minute. I've switched back over to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 from the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, just because I have a bunch of add-ons already installed on this game. So let's see what happens here. So we've started right in another plane's path, which is not ideal. But let's see what we can get going anyways. Okay, so we are in the cockpit here, and our electronics are not on. So for this particular aircraft, what you want to do, I am on Xbox Series X. So some of you might play this on PC, but just for now, for Xbox users. And also, if you didn't know, you can easily move around the cockpit if you press the left bumper, not the left trigger, but the button above that. I call it the left bumper. So if you hold that down and use your right thumbstick and left thumbstick to move around and look up, look down, and go side to side, it makes it easier to see everything. Just a little tip there. And you can also press the right trigger to go up and the left trigger to go down. Okay, so right now, from the cold dark start, let's turn our batteries on. As you can turn this one on. Alright, let's turn our fuel pumps on. Let's see. And this one. This one. Turn all these on. Let's turn on external power. Alright. Also, okay, so these dials are set to nav. 1, 2, and this mouse or this thing would move 3. Alright. And this may not be the, I don't know what to say, or basically the most authentic way to turn this plane on, but this is how I have found to turn it on from a dark start. Let's go ahead and turn beacon lights on, strobe on, and let's see, taxi lights. We can go ahead and turn those to taxi. Let's do APU open, APU starter on, and let's wait and see if the APU starter says available. And we also have, let's see here. So if you come down here to your panel, you can go to flight plan, and you can see it tells you you're from, and then also your destination, DE DST. And so RCT P05R, which is our runway. Alright, so let's go back to our panel here. Alright, so it says avail. So let's turn on APU bleed. Okay. And you hear this humming noise. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. So we're also going to now switch off external power. So let's come up here, external power off. Alright, and then let's switch on the engines. Okay, so you come down here and let's switch our dial for engine mode to IGN start. Okay, and then let's turn on engine number 2. Alright, and let's watch this screen right here. Let's see about our engines. As you can see, there is starting to be some movement here with this engine. You can see the numbers are increasing. So let's let this engine get fully turned on, and then we can do engine number 1. So just wait just a little bit. Alright, so when you see the engine get to 20%, like down here, you can pretty much bet that is good to go. So let's come back and flick on Engine Master 1 and wait for the same thing to happen. As you can see, the numbers are increasing here as well, and also up here. As you can see, we spawn and there's a big Cathay Pacific jet in our way here. Alright, so we are at idle for both engines. The engines show 20%, right here and right here. Right. All right. So now let's turn off. Let's go up here. So what we need to do, or let's turn off APU bleed. Okay. And then also the APU master. Let's turn this off. All right. All right, and then getting ready for taxi. Let's release the parking brake. Okay. All right. And let's see. So also the lights, let's just pretend the boarding has been completed. Everyone is on the aircraft. Seatbelt sign on. No smoking on. Okay. Let's turn on nav. Where's our nav and logo? Turn that on. Wing lights on. Landing lights. Runway turn light. Let's put that on. Strobe light. Okay. All right. So some things on the panels are inoperative with Xbox. So inoperative. So you get the idea. So now, once we have done that, let's turn the engine mode back to normal. Okay. Switch it back to normal there. Okay. All right. So let us request pushback from air traffic control. If you're on Xbox, Xbox Xbox Series S, press N on the left thumbstick to bring up your cursor mode, and with the left thumbstick, come up here to ATC, click it. And let's request pushback. Click on ground services. Request pushback. Alright. So our request has been accepted. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so they are getting ready to push us back. Alright, here we go. Let's get out of the way of this Cathay Pacific plane here. And Hong Kong is so nice. Look, it has the mountains. It has just beautiful scenery. Not a whole lot of activity going on at Hong Kong Airport today. Alright. So ending pushback. Request taxi to the runway. Let's try to use our... Well, we may be able to turn from this. Let's throttle, engage throttles up so we can start. Left trigger to turn the plane. And are we gonna miss that plane? We might have clipped it, but... Alright, so let's follow the taxi ribbon to the runway here. And look at this plane. It's got some crazy designs on it. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get back on the line here. We're going a little fast. Let's slow the engine down a little bit. Apply some brakes with the X button. Alright. I made the turn too wide there. Cockpit view here. While we're taxiing, let's go over here. Turn our flight director on. Okay, getting off the line a little bit. And what are these? Some catering trucks? Pretty good. It's a long way to the runway here. Looks like a all Nippon food truck. Oh, is that a battleship out there? And we probably shouldn't be going this fast on taxi, but just to get there, we are Going pretty fast. Slow it down. Alright, do we have a plane? Looks like we have a plane in front of us. Waiting. Okay. Is he going now? Oh, there may be two planes in front of us. Okay. Let's wait. We can put our parking brake on for now. Let's see if we can wait for these planes to take off. Alright, let's see. There goes CPA 315. Okay. Alright, so let's move up next. Parking brake off. Alright, so let's move up to our position. And let's get up here and request clearance. Let's see, are we cleared? Alright, let's move up. We are cleared. Okay. So let's turn onto the runway here. Okay. Center up. And let us take off. Give it all the throttle you've got. And around about 150 or so, let's try to lift off here. Pull back on the left thumbstick. Alright. Okay, so our landing gear is coming up. And let's go ahead and press the autopilot button right here. Alright. So you can see the flight, the flight plan right here with this line. You want it to follow this course. Alright. Very nice scenery here. Beautiful. Alright, so let's see. We don't want to get the overspeed message. So let's go ahead and throttle back at this point to about 89%. Okay. The other engine throttle back. Okay. Alright, so did they tell us to climb to, was it 13,000? Yeah. Or yeah, I believe maintain 13,000 feet. So what we want to do for that is you want to come over here to select altitude button, press A, and adjust the altitude and set it to 13,000 feet, and then press your X button on your Xbox controller to set it. Alright, and B button to back out. Okay, and as you can see over here, we are starting our climb. So that is how you set your altitude when ATC tells you what altitude that they want you to be at. What do you guys think about this place? It's beautiful. Got some clouds here. Go to our cabin view. We're flying through the clouds. Okay, now they want us to go to 25,000 feet, so let's come back over here to our selected altitude. Press the A button on your Xbox controller, and let's, using our right thumbstick, move to the right. Let's select 25,000 feet. Hit the X button to set that, and then B to back out it. Okay. And right now, as you can see on our flight plan, we are making a little right curve, as you can see the plane doing. Okay, and now we are starting our climb. Starting our climb to 25,000 feet. You'll notice here you want your flaps to be up here at the top. You want them to be down here. You want them to be at 0%. You can see our engines are at 88%. So we have backed off a little bit. You can see the fuel is 48%. So we're good above the clouds now. Looking down. This is a really unique livery for an aircraft. Let's see if we can get a closer look. So if you want to go into cursor mode, just from on your left Xbox thumbstick, just press N on it to bring in cursor mode, like this. And with your left thumbstick, just move up to camera. As you can see, now we're making a left-hand turn. And leveling back out. So you come up here to camera. You can do showcase, click that, and X out. Press N on the left thumbstick to get out of cursor mode. And now we can free look around at whatever we want. Nice, nice sunny day. Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. Alright. So let's go up to the plane and look at the details. As you can see the logo there. Okay, and let's look at the detail. I wonder what these are. That might be a flower. Yeah, it looks like a flower. And you see the wings here. And let's see. Has it got people on here? No, I can see. I believe I can see the seats. Let's see. And there's Air China. We back away a little bit. So Pretty unique livery here. Star lines there, and then you can see in the cockpit. Okay. Let's get back into the cockpit. So let's go into cursor mode again. Press N on the left thumbstick on your Xbox controller. Then you're going to come up to the camera again. Click it. You're going to highlight cockpit and select cockpit. Okay, now we're back in the the cockpit. Let's X out of this. And then to back out of cursor mode, press N on your left thumbstick, right on the Xbox controller. Alright. Alright, so now we're back here, and I believe ATC wanted us to go to 37,000 feet. So let's come back to our selected altitude. Press A. Alright, so they want us to expedite our climb, so let's go to 37,000 feet. Press the X button. Press the X button on your Xbox controller. Set it. Press B to back out. Okay. And now we should begin to climb to 37,000 feet. And as you can see over here, yes, we are climbing now. We are at about 25,500 feet now. So we have a pretty good climb to go to make it to 37,000 feet. Alright, so we are well above the clouds now. And let's see, what else can we do here? Let's see, let's go up here to, let's go to our flight assistant. Here's our cities that are around us. Okay. Let's display our direction real quick. Okay, so we have about 346 nautical miles to go. So a good bit of ways to go yet to get to our destination of Taipei. Okay. We can go to our VFR map and here's our course that we are on right here. What you can do on this map is with your left and right trigger. With your right trigger on your Xbox controller, you can zoom in. Can zoom in a lot. And then with your left trigger you can um, you can get further away. You can back it up. Alright. And I believe it stops at I believe it stops at 200 nautical miles, as you see here. It would be nice if they would make it so it could zoom out more, but the way you move on this map is just hold the A button on your controller, hold down A, use your left thumbstick to move around, all while you're holding A. Okay, then you come up here if you want to drag down some more to see your path. Hold A, use your left thumbstick to drag. Alright, and we can zoom in a little bit more here and show our route. Okay, so there's our destination. And then also you can click on these little icons here to tell you, to kind of give you an idea of where you are. Let me see if there's a better example. You want to try to find an international airport. So if you had a blue icon like this, you could click it and then it tells you there Hong Kong International. So if you were around that and you wanted to know where you were, you could click that blue icon, and so you know you would be near Hong Kong. But it doesn't look like there's many airports out here. And also you can just pull up Google Maps or something like that and just look at the direction from Hong Kong to Taipei. These look like our waypoints here. JCS, Saput, HLG, and so forth. You can come down here, click on GPS tracking. Okay, and there you are back at your aircraft. Let's X out of this and get out of cursor mode. Oh, actually you can also go to your nav log and you can see your from to the distance. These look like our waypoints. You can also do a stopwatch. Actually, sorry. And that will start a watch for you if you wanted to click that while you were at your gate at your departure airport and just see how long it took you to get to your destination. Alright, so we're clocking down the miles pretty good here. So as you can see, to Chiang Kai-shek Um, we've clocked it down to around 290 nautical miles to go. And right now we are um, at a speed, and I should, for realism, I could have done. So come down here, and as you can see, we are, if you look right here, we are at our cruising altitude. So let's let the people move around the cabin. Turn our seatbelt sign off. Okay. And let's let the people go to the bathroom and walk around, and let's let our flight attendants bring out some drinks and some snacks for our flyers here, for our customers. And right now we are, looks like we're going 456 knots, 57. You can just put that in on your phone. Just do 457 knots to mph or kilometers per hour, whichever you use. And I use miles per hour because I'm in the US, and that's probably a little over 500 miles per hour. I'm not sure what it is in kilometers per hour, but you can do the calculations via Google or whatever. We can try whatever browser you use. So it's a good day for flying. Bright sunshine, blue skies. Fog. Or not fog, excuse me. There's clouds all over, but doesn't look like any storms or anything like that, so nice day. And then also another cool thing is if you turn the feature on, and um, I would have to go back to the menu to see how to do that, but you can also see live flights in real time. Live flights in real time that are actually happening. So you can see this one here, CYZ 213, and if you just type that CYZ, type that letter number combination in your search, in your browser, internet browser, it should bring up that flight, and you can look at the flight details for a flight that's actually going on in real time. So that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, so we are cruising along here. Cruising along. I don't know where my phone is, or I would do that calculation 4-hour speed for you. But I'm going to have to find it, so I hope my son didn't throw it away by accident. My son is little, so. Alright, we're just 120.5, and you can see this right here. You can see our path here. Looks like we're coming up on the next waypoint. You can see your true airspeed also right here. TAS. And I believe you can also see how many more nautical miles that you have to go until your next waypoint. Still at cruise altitude. You can see your engines here. Looks like we have some hills or mountains down there. Alright, let's try to see where we are going to cursor mode VFR map. And we are almost over the water. I'm not sure what this body of water is called. If I had my phone I could look it up, but I don't have my phone right now. So we have to cross the water and get to Taipei. So Alright, here we go. Looks like we're about to go over the water. And right now we are just cruising on autopilot. Alright, so let's see, we are it it looked like we were gonna make a turn, but we are leveled out. If we look at our flight plan here, it's just a straight line. True airspeed. And if we look down here, it looks like our next waypoint. Looks like our next waypoint is HLG. Now for this screen right here, you can also configure it how you want. There's different information modes. You can press A to select the dial, and you can change it to whatever view that you want. Personally, I like to use the ARC, A-R-C. And I'm not sure what we're doing right now, but sometimes it does crazy stuff, and you have to get it back manually on course. Somebody may know why it does this, but I do not know. Looks like we are coming back around to our flight path, but I may have to correct this manually to get us back on track. Let's see. Let's manually do this. Try to get us back on track here. I don't know why it does that. Let's go back and look at our flight path. Okay, need to turn, keep turning to the right some more. Alright, let's see if we can turn our autopilot back on and hopefully it picks the coordinates or the flight plan back up. Alright. It looks like it's doing it because this line is getting closer. Hopefully we level off here. Well, I don't know. I guess there's a glitch or something going on, guys. I don't know what's happening. Let me try to manually again get us back on course. This is frustrating. Alright, let's try to get back on track here. Trying to get back in line with our plan here. The line is getting closer. Or it's getting closer. Alright, we are doing pretty good. We're pretty much back in line with our line now. We may be able to try autopilot again, but let's try autopilot again. Hopefully it doesn't act crazy. Wait, this is saying on? Oh. Let me turn it on and off again. Oh, there we go. Why is this thing acting so weird? I don't want it to turn. This game might be glitching, guys. Might have to just fly it manually. Not ideal. Let's try to get our flight level back down. Wait a minute. How do we get turned around? Oh boy. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if we got diverted or what. I guess autopilot wasn't I guess it wasn't joking around. Well, I'm glad we noticed that. Because I was going in the wrong direction. Alright, let's get back on track. Let's go VFR map here. Wait, what? Oh boy. Did this thing just fly us backwards? Guys. Set speed brakes. Oh, here's our line coming back around. I don't know what happened. Now again, I don't know why we're going away from it. Alright guys, for the sake of time, I don't know what this thing is doing, but let's understand what it's doing. For the sake of time, let's go to our approach. Alright, so now let's do a couple things. Alright, let's... Okay. EP's on. They tell us what flight level to be at. Three. They want me to go to 37,000 feet and you only have that much. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. It seems like we're just having a glitch today. Let's see if we can get it back under control. No, we don't want to go down for sure. Alright. Let's go to final. Alright, let's see if this thing will land. Let's turn on landing or ILS and approach. And also you want to turn on autopilot too. If you want the computer to try to land it for you, you can. And you can see we have our flaps all the way now for our approach and final. As you can see, the runway ahead. Let's turn these off real quick. Landing ribbon. But this is basically how you would do an ILS flight. Obviously, it would have been better if my autopilot would have followed the plan. But you can make your landings easy before you get to final and you're on approach. Just come over here, press ILS, press approach mode on, and you want to have, actually, you know what, I don't know why this is off, have both autopilots on. I don't know why they were off. This thing seems very glitchy today, guys. Alright, let's see if we can land it. Bit of a hard landing there, but we're on nonetheless. Put on your let's turn autopilot off. thing is glitchy. Well, there you go, guys. Wasn't the smoothest. Maybe I can do another video where I can show you the full flight and when to do what. But even the engines aren't really working right now for me. Let me see. There they go. Now they're dropping back down. Is auto. Let's turn landing off. You know why? Guys, I am apparently out of it, because if I just go to Flight Assistant, turn AI piloting off, then I can control it better. I guess my brain is fried right now. And then we could request taxi to a gate. Go to ATC. Taipei ground. Request taxi to gates. Alright, here's our gate. Let's get in here. Alright. Let's go set the parking brake. Alright, so we made it, guys. Not without some technical difficulties, but we made it. If you stuck around this long, thank you for watching. And just check out 704 Gaming on YouTube. I have some other videos up there that you can watch as well. I want to try to make things as realistic as possible. I know sometimes for time constraints it doesn't always That doesn't always happen. But we made it, and just thank you guys, and just subscribe, like, share, click the notification bell for any new videos that come out. And let's go ahead and end our flight here. Let's turn off the batteries. Alright. Let's turn off the pumps. This is probably so much easier on PC, but let's see. See if we can turn the engines off here. And there we go. Complete. Total time of flight looks like just over an hour. Maybe I need to reset my Xbox again, or yeah, again. But thank you guys, and hope everybody has a good day.